Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Sutra Yoga YouTube channel. This is me, Pritha, live streaming live from the Netherlands. Today's class is Vinyasa as usual with me every Thursday. So if you are new on this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and then don't forget to hit the notifications button so that anytime we have a new video coming up, you'll always get notified. So that being said, if you have two blocks like what I have right there, go ahead and grab your blocks. But if you don't have anything, you can also use a thick book, or you probably don't need any blocks or books at all. So it's just nice to have something by your side. So we're going to begin pretty soon. And remember to drink a lot of water, to keep yourself safe, and always wash your hands before and after practices, because there's a lot of chance that we've been touching lots of germs and we don't want that. Okay, so yeah, so let's just get ready. We're meeting at the center of the mat, finding a seated position in Vajrasana, or sitting directly on top of your heels. If I turn sideways, this is how it's gonna look like. But if this is not available for you today, but you have blocks, you can always sit on top of your blocks, or maybe just sit in Sukhasana, cross-legged position. So the idea of every yoga practice is to listen to yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to anything that makes you feel good instead of anything that makes you feel so stressed out. Okay, so take a moment to just close your eyes for a few breaths, allowing yourself to gently arrive in the space that we're in. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale in. And exhale out. 1 more time, just like that. Inhale in. And exhale out. Good. Let's together. We're going to transition into all fours position. So it's also known as a tabletop, where you're gonna place your wrist underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers wide, and try to pull the bellies in towards the spine. So make sure that your index fingers are facing forward. On your next inhale, let's drop the bellies down, send the heart forward. Try to expose out the throat. And as you exhale, round the spine, bring the chin into the chest. Just a couple of cat-cow. Inhale, bellies down, heart open. And exhale, round the spine. Good, again, inhale in. And exhale out. 1 more time, inhale in. And exhale. Slowly come back to the center. Flatten your spine. Let's bring the knees together to touch. And inhale, extend the right leg long behind you. Point your toes down towards the earth. Flex your right foot. Imagine that you're kicking against a wall behind you, so that you want to keep that right leg super strong. Just finding a little bit of balance practice here. Keep your drishti, or focal focus point, in between your hands so that you can reach the left arms forward. Remember to keep the right leg lifted and pull the lower bellies in towards the spine, and don't forget to breathe. Good, exhale. Bring the left hands down to the earth. On your next exhalation, we're gonna kiss the right knee into the nose, round the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, extend the right leg long. And exhale, kiss. Inhale, extend the right leg long behind you. And exhale to kiss. Now we're going to keep the right leg close to the chest and bring the right leg or the right knee in front of the left knee. Spread the feet out towards the edges of your mat and bring the hands back towards your feet so that you can sit down with both of your knees pretty much stacked on top of one another. Remember to listen to what you can do instead of seeing me and then be saying, oh my gosh, this is something crazy. So do what you can. Place the hands down towards the earth just so that your fingertips can touch the earth. And inhale, open the heart wide in front of you. Reaching your arms up towards the sky. So instead of flaring your rib cage, you want to pull the lower part of your rib cage down. Just stay relaxed, relaxing your jaws, relaxing your facial muscles. On your next exhale, let's bring the hands down to the earth and let's tilt your torso forward. Option 1 maybe stay on your hands. Option 2 maybe come all the way down on your forearms. Keep the back of the neck lengthened and maintaining that engagement on the core. So you still want to pull the lower bellies in towards the spine and remember to breathe. So this is a journey of a process. So sometimes we are not patient enough to get into the goal. But why don't we just stay in the process, just enjoying whatever it is that comes your way. Good. On your next inhale, come up onto your fingertips and then slowly roll over on your knees and extend that. And then slowly roll over on your knees and extend that right leg long behind you once again into three-legged all fours. On your next exhale, bring the right knee in between your hands. So the right knee in between your hands, engage the core. So try to pull the lower bellies in towards the spine. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards one another and inhale, reach both of your arms up to the sky. I know this is a lessons in balance already. So keep the core engaged, tuck your tailbones under and reach your arms up overhead. Instead of flaring the chest, keep your lower rib cage down. And we're going to open the arms into cactus arms. Take a deep breath in, engage the core, and as you exhale, let's find a little back bend. Exhale, take your hands down to the earth and extend that right leg long once again behind you. Three-legged all fours. On your next exhale, bend your knees and kick that right leg out to the right side of the mat. I hope you can see my right leg here. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the right arms up to the sky. So it's an open twist. Press away from the left hand so that you can reach out all high towards the right fingertips. On your exhale, we're going to bring the right hands underneath the left armpit. Inhale, peel the chest open, reach up. Exhale, bring the right hands underneath the left armpit. Last one, inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring the right hands down to the earth and we'll come back into all fours. Just a normal all fours, nothing fancy. And let's bring the feet or the knees together to touch once again and extend the left leg long behind you. Flex the foot, press away from the ground, keep the core engaged, and try to find your drishti in between your hands. Keep the back of the neck long and reach the right arms out, finding your balance. You got this, yogis, and breathe. Exhale, bring the right hands down, back to the earth, and kiss the left knee all the way towards your nose or your lips, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend the left leg long behind you. Exhale, kiss the left knee. Inhale, extend. And exhale, kiss. Keep the left leg close towards the chest, right knee, and spread your legs out to the edges of the mat so that you can slowly sit back on your bums. Finding what feels good again. Try to adapt to what your body can do. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. Walk the hands further away. Either stay on your fingertips, palms, or bend your elbows so that you can stay on your forearms. Keep the back of the neck long and stay. If you haven't already, let's activate our Ujjayi breath. Breathing in completely through the nose. And exhale out through the nose with a slight constriction at the back of the throat. The breath should feel easy and effortless. So do it slowly. On your next inhale, walk the hands back towards your feet and let's reach the arms up to the sky, opening up through the chest. Keep pulling the lower rib cage in towards the spine. On your exhale, bring the hands down to the earth and then we're going to roll over our knees, come back into three-legged all fours. Extend the left leg long behind you. On your next exhale, let's send the left knee in between your hands. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards one another. Pull the lower bellies in so that you can come up onto your knees, finding that balance again. Arms reaching up to the sky. And as you exhale, find your cactus arms. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, find a little back bend. Remember, you don't want to compress your lumbar spine, so keep the core engaged. Heart open. And exhale, take your hands down to the earth. And let's swing the left knee back to meet the right. Let's open the knees hip width apart. Curl the toes under. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to stay in this down dog, especially if your knees are feeling tight. And whenever you're ready, you can take the knees back down to the earth. And inhale, extend the left leg long behind you. So whenever you're tired, you can either stay in child's pose or down dog. And let's bend the left knee. Extend the left leg long to the left side. Press down through the right hands. Inhale, lift the left arms up to the sky and keep pressing away through the right palms. Breathe. Exhale, bring the left hands underneath the right rib cage. Inhale, peel the heart open and reach up for the sky. Exhale again, bring the left hands underneath the rib cage. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hands underneath the right rib cage. And inhale, reach up. Take the left hands down to the earth and send the left knee to meet the right. Knees are at hip width apart. Couple of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the bellies down. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, bellies down. Exhale, round the spine. Come back into your neutral position. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Let's meet in downward facing dog. If this is your first down dog of the day, please feel free to bend one knee at a time to walk the dogs in the park. It's always good to keep everything moving, keeping your knees bent, and relax your jaws, relax your head. If you hear some cracks and pops, don't worry. As long as it feels good, you can allow that thing to happen. On your next inhale, we're going to come up onto our tippy toes. Keep your head low. Exhale, draw the heels down to the earth. Again, inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. And exhale, heels down. Last one, inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels down. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, step the feet to meet your hands. Inhale into a flat back, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Allow your head to be heavy. Allow your neck to feel long. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your spine to create some more space. One more deep breath, inhale in. And exhale. On your next inhale, bend your knees. We're going to rise up vertebrae by vertebrae into standing. Our head would be the last thing to come up. Take your time. There's no rush. There's never a rush in our yoga practice. So whenever your head come back up into standing, you can blink your eyes open or you can keep your eyes closed here. Do what you need to do. And inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders, look up maybe. And exhale, we're going to bend the knees. Open your arms out to the side. Circle your arms down into the earth. Uttanasana, forward fold. Try to kiss your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen, flat back. And exhale again, Uttanasana, forward fold. Let's bend the knees and inhale, rise up into standing. Use the breath. Exhale, gently bend your knees. And reach your arms out and long beside you. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Look forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, rise all the way up, standing. And exhale, forward fold. Take it gently and mindfully. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Let's plant the hands down to the earth. Bend your knees, step your feet one at a time, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Come up onto your tippy toes. On your next exhale, we're going to drop both of our heels to the right side, and then we're going to bend our knees. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes at the center. And exhale, drop both of your heels to the left side. Bend your knees. Inhale, come back to the center, tippy toes. And then let's open your feet as wide as the yoga mat. Walk your hands a little closer towards your feet. Lift the hips up and back. Still in downward facing dog, but this time it's a little bit narrower. On your next exhale, bring the left hands onto the outer edge of the right ankle and fine twist. So ideally, you'll be looking out from underneath your right armpits. But if that's not accessible for you today, remember, find what feels good, do what you can. Come back to the center and grab hold of the outer edge of the left ankle. Maybe bend the right elbow so that you can look out through the left armpits. And exhale, slowly come back to the center. Let's walk the hands forward and let's walk both of your feet back in at hip width apart. On your next inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Softly bend the knees. Inhale, rise up into standing. And exhale, Samastiti. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Take a moment here to maybe set an intention for your practice if you haven't already. And repeat that intention close to your heart. Let's blink the eyes open, checking down so that you can keep your feet at hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to sink the hips, sweep the arms down the side of our body, and reach the arms forward. Variation of Utkatasana or chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. And exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms down, step back into plank. Keep your feet at hip width apart. Press away from the ground and keep pulling your lower bellies in towards the spine. Continue to breathe your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhale. One more time, inhale. On your next exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. And inhale, slide forward into baby cobra or cobra. Some of you are ready to lift all the way up onto up dog. Go ahead and stay there if you choose. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And exhale, kiss the right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. And exhale, kiss the knee. Inhale, right leg all the way up. And exhale, kiss the knee. Stay here and kick the right leg all the way to the left side of your mat. Pivot the back left heels down towards the right side. And inhale, lift the left arms up all the way up to the sky. On your exhale, bring the left arms over your head, over the left ears. And as you exhale, bring the left arms to point the bottom part of your mat. Inhale, reach the left arms up. And exhale, take the left hands down to the earth. Come back into three-legged dog. On your exhale, drop the right foot, right leg down to meet in downward facing dog. Find Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, push away, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk the feet together to touch. And inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, kiss the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, kiss. Inhale, extend. Last one, kiss. And extend. On your next exhale, kiss. Kick the left leg all the way out to the right side of the mat. Pivot the back heels so that you can lift the right arms up to the sky. On your exhale, bring the right arms overhead and exhale, pointing it down towards the right foot. And inhale up to the sky and take it down to the earth. Come back into three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's take a child's pose. Our first child's pose of the practice. Allow your forehead to sink down to the earth. Rest your shoulders. Relax your breath. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Good. On your next inhale, you're gonna extend the arms out if you haven't already. Look forward and we'll meet again in downward facing dog. Lift the hips up. Let's find Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, maybe knees, chest, chin, maybe chaturanga. And inhale, push away, heart completely open. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's bring the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Keep the back foot to stay on your toes so that we can stay here, balancing on our feet. Place the left hands down to the earth and inhale, reach the right arms up to the sky. On your next exhale, we're gonna press down against both of our feet so that we can come up into twisted lunge right away. Reach your arms long and place the right hands behind the left thighs and reach the left arms up overhead. Keep the front knees bent and maybe even sinking in a little deeper and turn your chest forward. Exhale, windmill the arms down and step it back, three-legged dog. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Keep the back foot to stay on your toes. Inhale, lift the left arms up to the sky. Press away from the ground. Legs are strong. Engage the core. Come all the way up into twisted lunge and place the left hands on the outer edge of the left thighs. Reach the right arms up. Legs are strong. And turn your chest forward. Keep the front knees bent. I hope you're still breathing with me. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way down to the earth. Step it back. Three-legged dog. Shift forward. Three-legged plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, push away. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your feet at hip width apart, and let's bend your knees so that you can walk the hands all the way towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Let's keep your knees bent. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back and reach the knuckles up to the sky. On your next exhale, forward fold. Allow the knuckles to drop down towards the back of your head. And let's bend the right knee so that we can point the knuckles to the right side. You'll be gazing out towards the left side. And come back to the center and opposite side. Left knee is bent and gaze out towards the opposite side. Both of your legs straight out or maybe softly bent and come back to the center. Gently allow the hands to come all the way back to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. On your next exhale, we're going to place the left hands underneath the left sole of the foot and the right hands underneath the sole of the right foot. Try as far as you could to slide the hands in so that the toes can massage your inner wrist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. Maybe bend your elbows if you need to, or if you're willing to. Let the head go. Let the neck go. And then slowly come back to the center. Just releasing the hands one at a time. Slowly bend your knees, walking the hands forward, coming back again into our downward facing dog. Good, let's come up onto the tippy toes. On your next exhale, you're gonna bend your knees and drop both of your heels down to the right side. Now from here, you're gonna bring the right leg to rest on top of the left knee. So crisscrossing your knees on top of one another, and inhale, lift the left arms up to the sky. Finding the balance here, strength from the arms, from the midsection of the body, and from the left leg. Good, and breathe. On your next exhale, bring the left hands down to the earth, and let's meet in three-legged dog. Exhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Opposite side, walk the feet together to touch or hip width apart, whatever is easier for you here. Come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, and drop both of your heels to the left side. We're gonna place the left knee over the right and gently press away through the left hands so that you can reach the right arms up overhead or just reaching up to the sky. Breathe. Take it easy. Do what you need to do. And as you exhale, slowly bring the hands down back to the earth and lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, let's take a child's pose. Allow your head to sink down. Allow your arms to rest. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift the forehead, look forward. And we're gonna walk the hands towards the knees. We're gonna place the right arms over the left, so crisscrossing the arms on your upper arms, and walk the hands further away. And bring the forehead a little closer down towards the earth. Some of you will do this effortlessly, and some of us will not. So remember to accept whatever it is that you can do today and honor that. Use the breath to find space on your shoulders, neck, and jaws. And we'll slowly come back to the center, opening the arms wide. Take a moment to stretch the arms long. And we'll do the same thing to the opposite side. Left arms over the right and walk the hands further away. So if you have been suffering from shoulder pain, tension, or anything like that, please take it easy. Knowing your body's limitation, and again, honor that space. Good. On your next inhale, we'll come back to the center and we'll reset. Extend the arms long. Take a moment here. Maybe bending your elbows one at a time. And then we'll meet in all fours. Take your time to find your regular or natural spine on these all fours. Keep your knees at hip width apart. We're going to keep the toes away. So point the toes away from the 2, 1. Beautiful. Slowly come back to the earth. Tuck the toes under. And let's walk the hands back so that you can sit on your heels and reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, circle the arms down the side of your body. Again, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Keep your rib cage down and exhale, circle the arms down the side. One more time, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, circle the arms down. Good, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands down to the earth. Once again, point the toes away from the body, press away from the ground, and lift the knees off the ground. Try to kiss your knees. Hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently release. Tuck your toes under, sit back on your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your next exhale, interlace the hands behind your lower back and point your index fingers away from the body. So try to lift up from the chest without flaring your rib cage. So keep your core stabilized. And exhale, release the hands down. Slide the hands down towards the earth. Let's lift the feet off the ground. So bringing the heels close towards your glutes. And exhale, sit back on Vajrasana. Bring the hands behind you. Point your fingers towards your toes. On your next inhale, we're going to lift up from the heart. Drop the head back. Try to expose from the throat. And exhale, come back to the center. Send your heart forward and turn the palms up. So it's almost like all fours, but we're going to turn the palms up so that we feel the opposite movement of what we just did. And exhale, slowly come back into seated position. Good job. So we're going to crisscross the feet at the calf so that we can sit down onto our bums and extend the legs long. We're gonna bend the right knee, flex the left foot, and try to bring the right leg over to the left thighs. Sit nice and tall. So instead of leaning back, make sure that your chest is in line with your hips and your head is aligned with your heart. We're gonna bend the left knee and bring the left heels close towards our bums. Sit nice and tall. And why don't we try to bring the left upper arms against the right thighs? Inhale, sit nice and tall here. Right hands behind you. Just gently finding twists. So instead of turning your head completely down the back and resulting in strain, maybe just make sure that your head is turning where the heart is, so that you're not going to overdo it. Just take it easy. And as you exhale, release the hands. We're going to twist to the opposite side, just a teeny tiny bit. And then, so this is the fun part. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that's okay, right? So hands down onto the earth, come all the way onto your feet, and we're going to turn 360 degrees. Okay, so it's turning completely until the left leg is on top of the right, and then sit down. Good job. Does it work for you guys? Let's bring the left knees in towards the chest, and then we're going to bring the right forearms against the left thighs. Inhale, lift the left arms up, and exhale, circulate down behind you. Finding a soft twist. Remember to lean back, keep the heart open and the mind open. Don't forget to breathe. Then we'll slowly come back to the center and gently turn to the opposite side, just a teeny tiny bit again. And then come back to the center. So this time we don't have to turn completely 360 degrees. This is completely fine. We'll take it down into Shavasana. If you're suffering from lower back pain, you can keep your knees bent. Otherwise, you can just extend your legs long. I like to lift my upper back a little bit so that I can come back down to the earth, flatten my flatten my scapula, and bringing the hands down the side of my body, turning my palms up. Take a moment to reconnect the body, mind, and soul. Noticing where you are right now. You have reached the relaxation part of this practice, Shavasana, which is also one of the most important practice in yoga. So bear with me, stay with me, close your eyes. And allowing your belly and chest rising and falling as you breathe. And every time you're exhaling, feel each one of your muscles melting. When your body is completely melted down to the earth, you'll start to notice the touching point that your body is making to the props beneath you. You start to notice the point of contact behind your hands, behind your legs, behind your head, and everywhere else too. Please stay in this position for as long as you like. I hope we'll meet again next week at the same time at the same place with a different practice. Keep your eyes closed. Continue your Shavasana practice.